Hello and welcome to Factual Animation Film Festival 2020. My name is Alex Widdowson. I have with me today Camrus Johnson, the director of Grab My Hand. Today we'll be talking about Grab My Hand, but also go to the link below the video and you can find tickets to the actual screening of the film along with the rest of the program, which will be live on the 17th of October 2020. So yeah, let's start a discussion about your project. Grab My Hand. Did you want to tell us, Camrus, how this project came about?
Yeah, so it's fun because how this project came about is a little different than how most projects do. But Grab My Hand, a letter to my dad, it was actually a surprise gift from my father. My dad lost his best friend a couple years ago. I called him my uncle. I mean, he wasn't really related to me, but I called him my Uncle Dwayne. And they had this very beautiful friendship where every single morning they would call each other and say gate check. And gate check is their sort of it was their daily routine. It was their way to wake each other up and ask each other if they're okay, if they're alive, if they're on their way to work. And I didn't know that until my uncle was in the hospital. So I found that to be such a special thing, and I didn't know how to communicate with my dad. And I think that's very much due to the patriarchy, the whole men have to be manly and not really show their emotions kind of thing. So my dad on the phone would very much it would clearly be keeping his emotions down and away from me, and then I would want to tell him how I feel and check in and make sure he's okay, but I didn't know how to ask. So we were both having this conversation without actually having a conversation. It was always just factual, where we were just sort of saying, oh, he's in the hospital, oh, he's this, oh, he's that, oh, he's this, but we never said, are you okay? So I was trying to figure out how to communicate with him, and I had the idea to make an animated short because I love animation, and with animation you can sort of have this beautiful world and these colors and all these things that you can hide very strong, powerful messages underneath. And that's what I wanted to do, is sort of distract him with the color and then pow, sort of hit him with the uppercut of what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to ask him if he's okay. And that's what I did. So my animator, Pedro Piccinini, it's funny, we met at a restaurant. I was working as a waiter, and he was one of my regulars. So my last day on the job, I asked him if he would ever want to make an animated short. He said sure. And we were making this other animated short, which was like a narrative that I was working on and I was really excited about. And then when my uncle was in the hospital, I asked Pedro if we could put that one on hold and then just completely shift our gears to this other project. And we kept it very simple. I just wrote 4 pages of dialogue, then I recorded it, and then he sort of free animated to it with like a little direction from me. And yeah, it became what it is today. It's funny where it is like as a film in the festival circuit now, because after I showed it to my dad and I showed it to a couple friends, and then I saw how my friends reacted to it by crying, I thought that was very surprising because it's such a specifically personal story to my dad and my uncle and to me and my family. So I thought maybe if my friends cried from it, maybe more people can connect to it. Maybe it'll help people want to call their best friends and say gate check. Maybe it'll make more people out there want to check in on their loved ones, ask the loved ones if they're okay, because that's sort of the whole point of the story, is to tell the people that are in your life how much you care about them while you still can. And to check in with people, especially right now during COVID and this crazy global pandemic where there are still people out there that are still like refusing to connect with the people that they care about from fear of whatever. We have to find a way to get past that, because once we do, we find very beautiful friendships like this and much closer relationships like this. And even if it hurts to lose that person, you still have that thing. You still have that very special little piece of magic that you'll never forget. And that was the whole point of making this film for my dad, was to sort of give him something to remind him of that friendship forever.
Wow, Camrus, that was brilliant. You made that very easy for me. I didn't need to ask. Okay, well, thank you so much, and thanks for giving us a bit of background on that project. As I said before, if you follow the link below, we have tickets available for the FAFF 2020 program, and stay tuned for 17th of October 2020. Thank you again, Camrus Johnson.
Thank you.